Tottenham Hotspur rolled to a 6-2 home victory over Leicester City on Saturday. It was an interesting match. Spurs allowed Leicester a lot of the ball and made them appear dangerous for portions of the match. They even allowed 2 goals, a Davinson Sanchez penalty and a poorly defended strike from James Maddison. But Spurs got headed set-piece goals from Harry Kane and Eric Dyer, a beautiful transition strike from Rodrigo Bentancur, and a 13-minute second-half hat-trick from super sub Son Heung-min. What appeared like an edgy match in opposition to the bottom team in the league turned into a rout. Last week, in the days after Queen Elizabeth II passed away, Antonio Conte stated in a press conference that he had visited Buckingham Palace in disguise to pay his respects to the Queen and to experience the moment. I found this fascinating, not because he desired to join the throng outside Buckingham Palace, however, because he felt the need to go incognito. For sure, soccer managers are celebrities, so I can understand the impulse. It was stated that he wore a hat to disguise himself. I assume he could have put in greater effort. Sonny answered to being benched, while fully fit for the first time since 2020, by scoring a hat-trick inside 13 minutes, which include 2 long-range worldies. Welcome back, my guy. I never doubted you. Gianni Vio. Remember how, when we hired him, people talked about a set-piece coach being the equivalent of a 20-goal striker. That may have been an underestimation. Spurs' first 2 goals came from corners, and Sanchez had 2 wonderful possibilities off of set pieces, a waved-off goal and a Ward save off the crossbar. Spurs have looked decidedly unsafe from dead ball conditions for the first time since ever. Antonio Conte essentially addressed all of the problems we've had with Conte over the past few weeks: 4 subs, all of them early. Rotation. The 3-5-2. Bissouma. It's hard to fault him for anything in this match. Rodrigo. In the writers' chat, several of us noted in the first half that Lolo's passing was a little loose and he wasn't playing especially great. He started after the interval by nicking a Leicester pass and scoring, almost had a second goal later, and was an absolute beast throughout the second half. Playing in the 3-5-2 certainly helped after the late sub, however, he deserves this overall rating. If not for Son, he'd be my MOTM. I don't have proof to show it, however I can't imagine that there weren't plenty of Queen cosplayers milling around outside the palace in the days after her death. Makes it easy to blend into the crowd when there are that many people wearing bright colors, large hats, and pearls. Hugo made some tremendous saves in this match, and his distribution was better than his baseline. Also saved a penalty, even though it didn't count due to an encroachment call that is almost never actually made. Distribution out of the back still an issue, however that's a baseline complaint. He was great. Harry Kane perfectly timed run to head home Spurs opener and combined with Son for his second. Did very well to play and teammates going forward. Greaves in danger this season. Dejan Kulusevski ball into the box for Kane's header was pinpoint, and Spurs appeared much more unsafe with him in the side. Really gave Leicester something to think about with his dribbling around the Leicester box. Eric Dyer did very nicely to get in the right position to head home his goal. Rarely put a foot wrong, even though possibly was a touch slow to close down Maddison for his goal. Slap on a blue ball cap, borrow some stilts, lose about 25 pounds, stare at everyone directly in the eyes. It's genius. Nobody would suspect a thing. Christian Romero helped solidify the defense late in the second half. Gets an extra half-star for that notable run to the back post. Sure, he missed it and sure it was offside anyway, however wasn't that awesome? We've given Emerson a lot of crap, however he did pretty well as a Perisic sub in a 3-5-2 that better played to his strengths. Bissouma struggled in a 2-man midfield but appeared much more at home in the 3. Put in a number of good tackles and shielded the backline well, permitting Bentancur and Højbjerg more freedom and time on the ball. Bruno Conti, the head of Roma's soccer academy, has the weird distinction of looking more like Antonio Conte than Conte himself. It's really wild and the perfect disguise. No, I see where you made the mistake, however it's Conte, not Conte. Thanks for watching this awesome video and